The community has shown strong support for the Arts Center since we began. Many groups have worked long hours to help us finalize the plans and to work with the Cultural Arts Foundation. As we move the fundraising campaign from the large gift donors into the next phase to the community or the public campaign, the community is still strongly supportive. Once again, the civic clubs are leading the way. The Altrusa Club issued a challenge with a gift with a pledge of $50,000 to demonstrate once again their commitment to our community and to honor a great Kiwanian, Doc Graham. Other clubs are ready to announce their pledges. Everyone needs to be involved. The Center for Cultural Arts will make Gadsden a better place to live and to raise our families. You should join us today.
Gadsden is a community where creative things are happening. Our potential is even greater. Your monetary support is needed to make the new Center for Cultural Arts a reality.
In the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains lies the community of Gadsden, Alabama, settled in 1820. In 1845, Captain Lafferty wheeled in the first river steamer, the Coosa. The city was established in 1846. In full force, industry arrived in Gadsden in 1868. Silversmiths, hatters, doctors, and attorneys, to name a few, who lent their pioneer spirit to bring Gadsden into the industrial age. Over the next century, mills, iron furnaces, electric lights, fire departments, and public education all came into being. The first public library in the state of Alabama was founded with the monetary support of the Nichols Gardner family to Gadsden to build and operate the Dwight manufacturing plants. The Gulf State Steel Mill and Goodyear Rubber Company joined our growing city. Both Alabama Power Company and Alagasco got their start in our growing community. In 1975, with the forming of the Gadsden Metropolitan Arts Council as a catalyst for a community awareness of the arts, a list of goals and objectives for the community started to emerge. In the early 1980s, then Mayor Steve Means started the implementation of these ideas. Monies were set aside for a cultural arts center. And the 11th Street School, a National Historic Landmark, was chosen as the site. In 1986, a 2% sales tax was enacted by the citizens of Gadsden to fund a fine arts program in the Gadsden City Schools. Today, 2 years later, 3,100 elementary and 3,500 middle and high school children are encouraged and exposed to art, music, dance, and the theater under the supervision of 37 teachers. Long-range goals include the expansion of the existing program at the high school level. As a community, we are very proud of our active Chamber of Commerce and the Industrial Development Authority. Our IDA has in the past 2 years gained national recognition as an innovative and progressive board. Last year, it drew more new industries to our area than Birmingham and Mobile combined. Realizing by locating the Center for Cultural Arts in the downtown area, an impetus for revitalization would occur, an effort to secure a downtown location was undertaken. These thoughts were solidified when the Gadsden Board of Education stated it would use the 11th Street School as its headquarters. Long-range planning continues on the old Pittman Movie Theater, future home of the Theater of Gadsden. The amphitheater, a 1935 WPA project, is about to gain National Historic Registry status. Our mayor, David Nolan, agreed to serve as chairman of the 130 active Cultural Arts Center Advisory Board. This board is composed of a broad range of our citizens. They are lending their expertise to make our 7 county-wide Cultural Arts Center the art beacon in Northeast Alabama. Mr. Preston Phillips, nationally acclaimed architect, protege of Paul Rudolph, was selected as the project architect. Mr. Phillips is a native of Gadsden, Alabama, and now has his practice in New York.
I think it's probably important to realize that people driving by as well as people walking by need to appreciate the building. So the building has been designed on the outside as kind of a slip cover. So the outside is going to have certain geometric shapes and some finishes that will excite the passerby both on foot and in the car. And then on the interior, we've added some interesting features like a 2-story atrium over the famous escalators inside to bring light down into the building, as well as a couple of features including a courtyard in the back off the Children's Museum to give them a place to go out and play outside. A lot of hands-on activities considered for the children. In addition to that, there's going to be lots of multi-purpose space on the first floor, a restaurant for lunch as well as catered activities, and the second floor will be devoted primarily to painting studios, permanent collection for the city of Gadsden, and traveling exhibitions.
We've come a long way. Our goal is in sight, but we need your help in reaching it.